Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing this vampy Valentine look. It's super not like me to wear this kind of lip or even do my hair like this, super straight. I tried something different, kind of stepping outside of my box. This is really fun for me. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. As always, I'm going to start by first priming my face, and this time I'm going to use something new. I know I usually use my Maybelline, but this is by It Cosmetics, and it's by Pores primer. It's oil-free, and I am absolutely loving it. So we'll see how it goes. Then I'm going to take my NYX Corrector, and I'm just going to use that as an eyeshadow base. I can't find mine right now, so I'm going to use this, and it works just as great, and I really just need something to neutralize my lids. Okay, now I'm gonna do something really different here. I saw this hack on Pinterest and I thought I'd try it out. It's basically taking a panty liner as a shadow shield. Since I'm gonna be using loose pigments for this look, I thought I'd try it out since I don't have any shadow shields, and it actually works really darn well. So basically just cut it into half moon shapes, put it under your eyes, and then go about your business and then pull it off. And I really felt no fallout here. So let me know if you guys try it out and what you think about it. Now I'm just going to go in with Bella Champagne from Milani Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid, especially concentrating on the brow bone and the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm going to take this Lorac bronzing palette and I'm going to take that bottom shade right there and I'm going to use that as a transition color. So basically whenever you're going to do darker shadows, I like to do a nice kind of bronzy brown color, neutral, something neutral that's going to help blend everything really nicely. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just nicely apply that all over my lid. Then I'm going to take this 24-hour tattoo from Maybelline and I'm going to just pat that kind of like a gel. So I'm going to pat that on the outer corner and the inner corner. So I know it looks a little strange right now, but it's going to look really great once we have this look all together because I really want this pigment to pop. So I'm just going to do it on the outer corner and the inner corner of my lid, and I'm going to leave the center alone. Now I'm going to take this Pixi by Petra Fairy Dust. This is the Fairy Dust Favorites. I'm going to take that cranberry color right in the center and I'm going to apply that liberally to the center of the lid. You don't want to go anywhere else. You just want to stick to that. And I know right now it looks a little choppy, like everything is, it's very, it's black and then pink and then black, but it is going to look nice and blended. But for right now, I just want to make sure I have that really nice and bold. Now at the bottom of that stack is a black pigment, and I'm going to take a small crease brush and I'm just going to go over the parts where I went in with that color tattoo just to make sure it's nice and dark. And then what you're going to do here is, as you can see, I'm just lightly taking whatever's left over on the brush and I'm going to slowly windshield wiper that across my entire lid. So that way it kind of helps blend out all of that color, those two separate colors, and it just makes it a little bit more cohesive so it's not just so jarring with the black, cranberry, and black. I'm going back in with a little bit more of that cranberry color because I just want it to really pop because I am going to be putting on some really thick lashes. So I want the color to nicely see through those lashes because sometimes they can just disappear. Okay, now I'm going to fill in my brows with my NYX eyebrow marker. This is in the color Deep. I totally forgot I had this. It is such a good marker. It's like just like a felt tip pen, but it's not super dramatic. So especially if you're a novice at eyebrows, this is a great way to start. And it is also from the drugstore. So a huge plus, and I'm so glad I found it because I needed this in my life. And then I'm basically just going to take a little spoolie brush and comb through that. Now for my eyeliner, I totally forgot about this gem. This is from Wet n Wild. It is $5. It is awesome. I always switch between the NYC and this one. And I haven't used this one in quite some time, so I'm really glad I am using it again because it is probably the easiest liquid liner that I've ever used, especially when you're trying to get the little wing there. All right, now that the shadow and liner is on, I'm going to take these makeshift shadow shields off, and I have to say it's a pretty darn good hack. There was no fallout, and it did not hurt my skin around my eyes, so I really like that. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I'm going to apply my favorite mascara right now. This is the Maybelline Spider Effect, and I'm just prepping my eyes for my lashes, which are going to be the Ardell Double Up Lashes, and they are in number 205. Now I'm going to go back in with my NYX Corrector in medium, and I am just going to make sure that my under eyes and any redness or discoloration that I have around my face, like right around my nose or my chin and around my mouth, I'm going to cover that nicely and then blend that all out with my Beauty Blender. Now I'm going for a more full coverage look, so I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear in NC40, and I'm also going to be stippling this on with my IT Cosmetics Kabuki brush. I like to use a Kabuki brush when I'm going for a more full coverage look, and when I'm going more for an everyday look, I use a damp beauty blender. But for this look especially, I am going to layer it on. But layering is also the key to making sure that nothing looks too cakey. So I did the corrector and then foundation, and then I'll do concealer after that. Okay, now I'm taking my L'Oreal Infallible 16-Hour Never Fail pencil eyeliner. This is one of my favorites, and I'm making sure that my upper waterline is nicely black because you want to make sure that since my liner and lashes are really thick, that everything is cohesive and there's no color of just your skin there. And then I'm going to line my waterline, my lower waterline, but I'm also going to go a little bit over. So you can see that it does look a little dramatic because it's not just in the waterline, but I'm going to smudge that all out and nicely blend it out with a shadow color. So I'm going to take that Lorac palette again, I'm going to take that darkest color, and I'm going to take a small brush, and I'm lightly going to just start blending that black and brown together, and you'll see it just gives it a nice dramatic look, but nothing too harsh. I'm going to take that cranberry color that we use, that pigment, that fairy dust from Pixi, and I'm lightly going to go in the inner corner of my eyes with that same brush, and I'm just going to swipe it along the eye. So I want to concentrate that color, though, in the inner corner of my eye. Then I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC35 and just conceal my under eyes and my chin and also the center of my forehead. Now I'm going to go in for an extra bit of highlight with my MAC Prep and Prime highlighter. This is in Light Boost. I've not used this in quite some time, but I figure since I'm going for a super dramatic look, why not go all out? And then I'm taking this new contour stick from Wet n Wild. It's actually pretty good. I love how controlled the stick is because some of the other ones are a little too fat for me, and I have a really narrow nose, so I really like this one a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and contour and then blend that all out. Now I'm going to set all of that creamy concealer and highlight that I just did with my Coty Airspun loose powder, and as you can see when you're looking close up, you can still see how apparent the contouring lines are, but once I set everything and kind of blend it in, it will look nice and natural, so it won't be so drastic. Then I'm going to go back in with that Lorac palette, and I'm just going to follow up with all the areas that I contoured, and I'm just going to lightly powder them so that way I'm setting that as well. For blush, I'm going to use this Gwen Stefani for Urban Decay palette, and I'm going to just lightly tap on that center deep plum color. It doesn't have a name, but it's just the center color. And then I'm going to follow up with some highlight with the same palette, and it's this nice champagne color on the side. And I'm lightly going to do that right above the apples of my cheek. as well as the upper brow bone. Now for my lips, this is where I'm going to get the vampy. I'm going to line my lips with NYX in Nutmeg. It's just a nice deep brown lip liner color. And then I'm going to follow that up with the Milani matte lipstick, and this is called Matte Fearless. It's number 70, Matte Fearless. And this is pretty much it. This vampy lip is really going to bring home this entire look, and it is really different for me, and I really like the way it turned out. I like the lips, I like the cranberry lid, and I hope you guys did too. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It was really fun to do, and I'm getting used to wearing a lip like this. I don't know if you guys think it looks good or not, but I am really enjoying it. So I guess lesson learned here today is if you're afraid of trying something different, don't be, because you never know what you'll like. I literally picked up this lipstick from the drugstore. It's from Milani, and I was thinking, oh my god, what am I doing? It's too dark, but I'm actually feeling it. Anyways, you guys, again, I hope you like this. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave your comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!